In the 2020 election, only about 12% of black voters supported Donald Trump. That's a staggering statistic when you consider how crucial the black vote is in determining the outcome of elections. So what does Trump need to do to change that narrative and win their support? Today we're diving into Trump's battle for black votes. This is a huge deal in the electoral landscape, especially with upcoming elections. With a demographic that's historically leaned Democratic, understanding how Trump is trying to woo black voters is key to grasping the bigger picture of American politics. Have y'all ever wondered why Donald Trump just can't seem to connect with black voters? It's like every election season he tries to play the game, but the score just ain't in his favor. Well, let's dive into the real tea about why Trump keeps fumbling when it comes to winning over the black community, and what the numbers say about it. From the jump, Trump's relationship with black voters has been rocky at best. Remember back in 2016 when he asked black folks, "What do you have to lose?" He claimed he'd bring jobs and prosperity to our communities, but many saw it as just talk. Fast forward to 2020, and while he touted his criminal justice reform efforts and economic policies, the vibe just wasn't there. Black voters were still side-eyeing him, and for good reason. Let's keep it real. Trump's policies often seemed out of touch with the real struggles black folks face daily. Whether it was downplaying police brutality or pushing economic plans that left many black communities behind, his actions didn't match the rhetoric. And the numbers back it up. In 2016, Trump only managed to secure about 8% of the black vote, and in 2020, despite all the promises, he only bumped that up to around 12%. Now, with the 2024 election on the horizon, the polls are looking shaky for him once again. Looking at the latest polls for 2024, Trump's support among black voters is still lagging. He's polling around 10% with black Americans, which isn't too far off from where he was in the last election. But let's compare that to past trends. In the last 4 presidential elections, black voter support for Republican candidates has consistently been low. 2008, John McCain secured about 4% of the black vote. 2012, Mitt Romney didn't fare much better, only getting 6%. 2016, Trump, in his first run, got 8%. 2020, he increased to 12%, but still way behind his Democratic opponents. While Trump might have seen a slight improvement in 2020, it's clear that the Republican Party has a long way to go in gaining the trust of black voters. With Kamala Harris potentially at the top of the Democratic ticket in 2024, it's looking like Trump's struggles to win over black voters will continue. So what's the bottom line? Trump has consistently struggled to gain traction with black voters, and the polls show that 2024 might not be any different. If he really wants to make inroads with the black community, he's going to need more than just lip service. It's time for real change, and black voters are paying attention. Will he finally get it right? Or will the cycle of missed opportunities continue? Only time will tell. But one thing's for sure. Black voters will be a crucial factor in deciding the outcome of the next election. And Trump better recognize that if he wants to stay in the game. What do you think? Can Trump change the minds of black voters with his current approach, or is it too little too late? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you're interested in learning more about electoral strategies, check out our next video where we explore how different candidates are adapting to win over various demographics. Don't miss it.
Support the channel, subscribe, like, comment, and share.